What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So today's the day where we take a look at and see how much gold I made from running Mythic Island expeditions for 10 hours. Now, I've done this a lot of times throughout different expansions as well, and I've never made less than 100,000 gold an hour average. So always ended up with more than 1 million gold of item in value in like the prices on my realm, which are lower than the regional price. So I already uploaded a video where I did an opening of the containers that you can use the currency, the Seafarer's doubloons on, and you can obtain additional loot. So that's like where the majority of your gold is going to come from, is purchasing these boxes and like getting loot transport items out of those. So that video is going to be up on my channel. But now we have everything that I received from the direct loot out of the island expedition and the items that I received from the box opening. So we're going to see how much the entire thing is. Now, before we do that, though, I want to say a special thank you to everyone that has joined the VIP Discord lately. It's been absolutely insane. The VIP Discord is pretty much like a Patreon, but it's super simple because it just happens on a Discord server instead. So by joining in, you support me as a content creator, and in return, you get a bunch of exclusive access to gold tips, investments, spreadsheets, and you also get to watch all my YouTube videos before they're made public on YouTube. So the majority of people that's on the VIP Discord obviously are owners of the 0 to 10 million gold guide first. So if you have that book and you've made a lot of gold with it, that I definitely suggest you to check out the VIP Discord as well. If you don't have the gold guide, that's the place to start. So just click the link in the description and use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. And that brings us back to the video. So I always farm Mythic Island expeditions because it's just more loot. And there's two ways of doing it. If you're going to do solo, you can talk to the NPC behind the mission table board, and you can choose, I'd like an island expedition private tour Mythic. And then you can do it solo. And you can do it this way if you only are doing it with one other guy, like a friend or a guildie. If you do have a full party for expeditions, which is 3 people, you and 2 more, you sign via clicking the table and then clicking on Mythic and then find crew, well, join the battle. And every single reset is different. What I mean by that is that every single reset day, either Tuesday or Wednesday, there's a new rotation of different maps that you do the island expedition on. And on those like maps, there's every single week there's going to be different mobs spawning on those islands, which pretty much decides what loot you will get that reset week. Also, the NPC where you can spend the Seafarer's doubloons, the currency that you get from running the island expeditions, changes his loot every single week, so keep that in mind. But spoilers, if you didn't see the opening that I did, I received a total market value of 2 million gold out of that opening. So everything in this bag, the full head shrinker set right here, and also all of these, like the Tranquil Path set, where you have items such as the headpiece going for 100,000 gold. All of these items, including these 3 lines of weapons, was from the opening. Everything in this bag, and a couple of items down here came from the direct loot out of the islands themselves. So we're first going to take a look at the items and see if there's anything interesting. And you will notice how there's a lot of different set items, because I did these 10 hours over the course of like 3, maybe even 4 weeks. So first of all, we've got some Swarm Fury items. We've got Firekin Robe, which is a really good set. Twilight Dragon. We're only going to talk about the items that has like a serious value or market value, like this Plundered Fury Fin Axe. It's pretty good, almost 40,000 gold. And a bunch of these items are relatively low in value. But then all of a sudden you get something like this polearm, also like 50,000 gold market value. This staff is pretty good. But there is a lot of weapons like this one. It's a unique weapon. The only appearance this weapon has is this one from Island Expedition, but they're considered too common, so they don't fetch a lot of gold. This dagger as well, it's better at least. And let's see if we have anything else that's like really decent value. This is pretty normal where you have an item with a market value of like tens of thousands of gold and is less than 10k of my realm. So we've got some rattling bone sets here as well. Down here, do we have any big weapons? This one is pretty good, this mace right here. 43,000 gold in my realm, 175k market value. A bit more set pieces down here. Another polearm. And yeah, this axe is pretty good at 30,000 gold. But nothing, didn't get any of the biggest weapons that you can obtain. Like some of the biggest items that you can obtain in island expeditions running the island is like the Dust Cayman top hat. This is a pretty good item. There's also a lot of bows that's really good. And then you have the best item of the all being the Stinkrot Smasher that you can only obtain through the like completing an island expedition directly and not through opening up a box. Now, all in all of this together, I have an add-on called Bag Appraiser. So when I hover above this golden bar up here with my mouse, it's going to tell me the value of everything that I have in my bags, which is 3.1 million gold. Keep in mind, that's the market value, so the average price across every single realm in the EU. Now, I play on a full pop realm, so I got low prices just like everyone else that plays on a full pop realm. So if I switch the price source over to the minimum buyout, which is the literal price right now on my realm, we can see that it's down to 1.6 million. But still pretty damn good. It's a big chunk off the 3 million gold, but it's still 162,000 gold an hour. And I do understand that there's going to be a lot of people like, yeah, student, good luck selling that, dude. LOL. I'm going to go and do my mining. But the people that's been around in the game and have dealt with these transmog items, they know that like numbers don't lie. If you hover above something like this staff, you can see the literal sell rate on the item. It sells. It doesn't move fast. Some of these items might sell the same day you post them, while some might take weeks and months to sell, but they always sell. Before I started doing island expeditions again now on Dragonflight, I didn't have a single item from Island Expedition left on the auction house. It was all sold out. That was over a long period of time though, but it always sells out. So it's still extremely good to do Island Expeditions. Now, naturally, me doing videos like this, hyping people up, causing more people to go into Island Expeditions and doing these farms, generally lowers the price a little bit on these items. But just keep in the top of your head that Island Expeditions, absolutely great way to fill up the auction house with some mediocre and very expensive items. Now, with that being said, that was pretty much it for today's video. So big thank you to everyone that has been watching the video and watches my videos generally. And of course, don't forget to check out the VIP Discord together with the 0 to 10 million gold guide, both linked in the description. And I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.